cells.
Every saga on the wall.
From capes and controllers,
We answer the call.
Arcadia Auto.
Where the pages clash with play.
Arcadia Auto.
Every fandom on display.
Comics, games,
Manga in the fray.
step into the world that speaks your name. Boss fights, plot twists, late nights, snack fits, roll dice, kick you.
We ride with the crew. If you live for the Lord, this world's
Arcadia.
where the pages clash with play.
Arcadia.
You're going nowhere.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Med with Nerdcadia, and today I will be opening up a package from a Whatnot shopping spree that I had earlier last week, and everything's starting to actually come in now. I already had one package that came in. I got a couple good hits as far as the comic books go, and today I figured that this box, I'll be honest, I forgot what I got. It is what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and open this bad boy up. There's probably about 15 to 20 comics. So, let's get started, right? So here it is. This is the box that they sent it in. We're looking at a basic USPS type of shipping manifest. And I'm about to crack this bad boy open in a second. This bad boy open, and like I said before, I forgot exactly what I got. And if you ain't new to us, I mean, we're basically getting started off. I am Med from Nerdcadia. I usually do a bi-weekly show with my best friend Goose, and he too is a comic book nerd. So, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand, but we talk about other things too. In fact, we're going to be talking about some board games that he's actually looked at with Kickstarter, and you know, we're really looking forward to that as well. So far, oh my god, all the packing. Alright, so it's like Christmas. If I was to say how many I got in here, I would say probably each one of these probably holds about 5-6 comic books. And yeah, my wife was not too thrilled about what I did. So, you know, marriage. But anyway, let's go and see what I have. And I'm pretty sure, I know that I got some Dork. I know I got a note in or two, but yeah. Let's get in here and see if I can, give me a minute. Go ahead and open up the bottom part of the packs. I haven't even looked in yet. In fact, as you can see, they're still taped. We're going to be doing other things besides this, though. We plan on going to a couple comic book conventions in the future, and you know, basically open eyes. Hopefully, interview some comic book owners, comic book store owners, stuff like that. I think it'd be really cool, and plus also for those that are actually new to the hobby. You know, I'm fairly new. I mean, I don't know much about bronze keys, silver keys, and gold keys or anything like that. I'm getting pretty decent with the modern stuff, and I think that might be my niche. But other than that, I think that's where we start off at. And my very first comic that I got, put it right here, is going to be the #1 Odin. This was one that I was really looking at, and I saw it a couple times. I couldn't remember if I actually bought this one. But I wanted to say that I did, and I love the cover, just how it looks. Image is really coming up with some really cool stuff lately. Next one up, I have I Hate Fairyland, #1 on that too. My buddy Goose has been like really hardcore on getting like me into like collecting individual, you know, comic books. This isn't #1, I'm sorry, this is the 50th issue, so that's really cool. That is really cool. And you know, it's just one of those deals where I was like, you know what, whatever. But then I go out and start blowing money left and right. So next one up, another indie comic. We got Destination Kill, which, like I said, I don't remember buying this. So I mean, I was just like swiping left and right. So it's kind of crazy what all I got. I can't wait to read some of these, give a little reviews and stuff like that. I think that would be really fun and informative. So that is, so far we're up to 3 comics. This is number 4, and this is Bleeding Hearts, DC Vertigo. I believe this is zombies. In fact, I think there was a movie a few years back about this one. And I love the artwork. Just looks like something that, you know, someone wrote up on a comic, like basically just drew on their notepad or something. That looks really cool. I mean, they drew it, but duh. Next up, we have, so I really liked, so far I've been like raw dogging hard on Absolute Batman. This is number 8, and it has Mr. Freeze in his demon form, basically stalking Batman right there. One of the things I like that so far about it is how they are portraying the villains thus far. In fact, I just finished up number 15, where Joker is on an island, and I'll leave it to that. And if everyone knows pretty much what he looks like right now in the Absolute Universe, he transforms into that. Also, Absolute Evil, I just read that one. You know, yeah, I'm 7 months behind, but at least I'm getting there. But that is one of my favorite covers that I saw. Had to get it. Next one up, I actually have, try not to laugh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I just, you know, I never read any of their I don't even remember watching the show when I was a teenager back in the day. I'm 45 years old. So, I mean, some people, like my brother, would be like, you need to grow up and quit getting comic books, man, please. But anyway, this is pretty sweet right here. And that will be number 5, 6, 7 so far. So, this is one I'm actually really been kind of interested in and reading up into. This is number 1, Corpse Night. Like I said, I was just left, right, you know, Tinder, Grinder, whatever you want to say. But I was definitely a whore on Whatnot this night. I think I spent close to like $200. Wife loved it. Already got one issue of this, of a number 1, and I went out and I kind of like dig this one too. This is number 1, Fireborn. I don't know where the accent came from for a second, but it did. And this one I kind of dig on. It's I like all the sketches. Check that out. It's just really cool, you know. That is pretty awesome. Next up, we have, this is one of my buddy Goose actually told me about. This is Red Roots. He hasn't really disclosed to me. I don't think he read his yet, but this is one of those, also by Image. Like I said, Image is coming out with a lot of fresh stuff right now, and you know, unfortunately, I think Marvel is kind of drawing short straws. We're going to see what they do next week when the Armageddon drops. And I did read a little bit of a preview on that one already. It looks pretty interesting. But yeah, Red Roots right here. And I'm going to be looking forward to that bad boy as well. We got Tigress Island, number 1. I'm glad my wife is here right now, because I already know what she would be saying. She would be like, well, I see why you got that one. So, I'm not usually a big fan of crossovers, but check out this foil of Superman and Spider-Man right there. Of course, this is Spider-Man, Superman number 1. I do have a Spider-Gwen and Supergirl variant of this very same one. But I'm like a raccoon. I like shiny things. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like that? That gleamer. Really awesome. Man, I like stuff like that. And the last one for this group, and this is mostly because I'm a big fan of Invincible. Yes, it's mostly because of the comic cartoon. And I've been reading up into Battle Beast. I'm looking forward to issue number 10 when Conquest and Battle Beast actually get down to it. But this is number 34, Kaya. And I just like Invincible being on that cover. That is a sick cover right there. I really do like this. And wrong, we are going into the second package right here. I do remember getting a few more dorks in here. So far I've been enjoying it. It's a really strong read as far as like, I mean, I sound so sophisticated when I say that. It's a good read. I could not put it down. Classic. No, it's just, it has a really good tone to it. And so far I've been enjoying that one. Feral is another one that I've been enjoying quite a bit. You know, and I'm going to be digging into some Doom Quest very shortly. In fact, I got one of his laying around here in a second. It room's a mess, so I'm glad I'm just having it right here. So first one on the second batch. Another one of those, like, okay, that's pretty cool. It is Red Sun versus Spider-Hulk. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That is freaking amazing right there. And I mean, tell me if there's any comic book that you have actually went out and like you're sitting there and you're waiting for it. Please, by all means, just, you know, I don't want it to be about just what I got. I want to know what you got too. So let me go ahead and show you a number 1 Vampirella. Everyone kind of knows who she is. I mean, kind of in a way, a comic book sex symbol. So really digging on that. And Absolute 19. I got one with Scarecrow basically coming up towards Superman, but I saw this one and I was like, that's sick. Black Adam right there. You know, it's just a really cool concept right there. That, I mean, I just like that. That hits hard. And like I said earlier, I did say that I got a couple dorks. Got a number 1 right here, 4th printing. Another sick cover right there. Just the drawing style, and you know, the chicken, of course, has been kind of hilarious, especially with the fact that it kind of got killed off. I didn't realize I bought this too. Another Fireborn cover, number 1 as well. Maybe I'll do a giveaway in the future. I don't know yet, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, another variant of number 1 Fireborn. Collect them all, I guess. It's like Pokemon. This one I got because, like I said already, I'm a big fan of the Feral franchise right now. And it is I Hate Team-Ups featuring the Stray Dogs and Feral. Just trust me when I say it that, you know, Feral is a really good comic book. I know a lot of people are like, well, it's about cats. Well, I have 5 cats, so I am a cat dad, but so far it's been a really good read as far as Feral is concerned, and I recommend it. It's definitely not for anyone that doesn't like animal violence, though. So next up I got Dork again, but this is a number 3, so I'm slowly starting to catch up with what he has. Has him sitting there stabbing 2 Cyclops, and it looks like a goblin on the very end, triumphantly. I guess he went into berserk mode when that happened. And coming up on this one, we have Absolute Wonder Woman, number 18. I believe this is when she first meets Zatanna, and that's a pretty cool look right there. I like the, it looks like Hera in the top, and then of course, excuse me, Wonder Woman, and I think that's Zatanna. Next on, I have the number 2 Batwoman. Just thought the cover was really nice. I'm more into covers more than anything. I do like the material and everything, but I mean, kind of gives you a little bit of like vampire vibes in a way, kind of jumps out at you. I kind of dig that, and I was right about it. Like I said, I wasn't paying attention to what I was buying when I was doing it. The last comic book was another number 34. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'll give them a Buddy Goose. So, there you go. Going, well, you know, that's what it is. But I had to move it off of the little tripod I have because it was starting to fall. But I am on my third batch right here. And number one, we are going with Redcoat, number 17. I do not know why I bought this. I see Alan in the background, and of course all the squigs, and duplicate. But yeah, Redcoat, number 17. Why in the hell did I buy that? I don't know. Okay, come on, man. All right, so number 20. I guess is I can't remember. Another number 20, Batman. I got one that features Robinson with his machine, his robot. But yeah, no, I got this one too, and like the cover of that has him basically overlooking brooding as Batman does, with hellish intent below. And oh my God, another variant of Fireborn, number 1. This is actually a really cool cover right here. This is the third one that I bought. So I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but here we are. Man. Alright, so this is the second time I bought this one, and it is another Fireborn, but it's this one right here. And if I'm really banking on this guy really hitting it, because that is the 4th Fireborn that I got in this package. That's the 4th one. Jesus. Next up, we got a number 7 Battle Beast. Just like I said, I'm collecting Battle Beasts. I'm going to try to get a complete run on him and catch back up. I mean, he's only got 10 issues. I got number 1, number 2, number 9, and now number 7. So, slowly filling in the dirt right there. And lo and behold, I said it once, I'll say it again, got a number 9 Battle Beast. Him showing off them biceps. Yep. So, there you go. Coming up, this one is some fuck team-ups, and it of course has Fireborn in this one as well. It's like, God, man, how about I'm like really like chafing the wood right now for some Fireborn. That is the 5th comic that I have got so far with Fireborn on it. Another number 1 dork. This one is a 4th printing. A number 1 variant of Corpse Knight. I do like that cover. I like how like the wings are coming off on the back side, and how he's just sitting there looking like he's about to F you up really bad. Going up on the next one, we are hitting up another I Hate team-ups. I Hate Fairyland. Beats Die. Just beat the crap out of something. So there you go. With a big old mace. So this one I didn't really know much about, but I've been hearing a lot of good things on it. The Hab, number 1 right there. Really cool cover right there. My friend Goose, he's really big into like samurai culture, and I'm not saying it is that, but I mean, kind of like in a geisha way, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, so I got the 7th printing of number 1 Battle Beast. How many duplicates did I get? one. And then last one, Green Lantern. I just like to cover. So anyway, that does it for this video. I appreciate you basically looking through my torment as well. I can't believe I bought 4 or 5 different Fireborn mags and also a couple duplicates with some of the other variations of what I got. But anyway, if you have done something like that before, please let me know. Comment in the section, like, subscribe. Check us out on Nerdcadia. Me and Goose do, like I said, a bi-weekly show, and I'm also on Fun Football Podcast when I'm talking football with my favorite Packers fan, even though I'm a Bears fan, Isaac, for about an hour, 30 minutes, but we're kind of chilled right now. Anyway, y'all been great. Thank you very much. God bless. See you next time.